Good morning, everyone. Myself, Dr. Akriti Gupta. I am a gynecologist and an IVF specialist. So, today we are going to talk about a topic which is very prevalent in the age after 30, both in men and women, and that is related to the bone health, that is called as osteoporosis. So, the first question arises is what exactly is osteoporosis? So, in common language, osteoporosis means that the bones become thin, they become porous, and hence they become fragile. So, once they become fragile, there is increased predisposition to fractures, and fractures primarily of the hip, of the knee, and of the spine. So, these are the consequences which osteoporosis leads to. Second question comes that why osteoporosis occurs. So, if you take this into consideration, understand this concept that after the age of 30 years, in women, the process of thinning of bones actually starts, and the bones they start becoming porous, they start becoming weaker. So after the age of 30, it is a natural process because of the age that happens, and similarly the same happens in men. However, this is aggravated once the lady achieves menopause and the males achieve andropause. So this because of the deficiency of the hormones in the female and the male body. Besides that, other causes of osteoporosis are lack of calcium and vitamin D in the diet. So, we'll talk about the third important point, that is how to prevent osteoporosis. Basically, we will talk about the lifestyle modifications which we need to make to take care of our bones. Number one point, now we have to take care of vitamin D. Vitamin D actually is synthesized in our skin in the presence of sunlight. So a proper adequate exposure to sun is very important for both females and males. Secondly, there are certain foods, mostly the non-vegetarian foods like fish, the cod fish oil. They are a good source of vitamin D. Besides that, we need to supplement vitamin D in the form of 600 to 1000 international units, depending upon whether our body is deficient or whether it is having less stores or whether it is normal in stores. So we need to decide that the amount of supplementation which is required. So that is about vitamin D. Second is a use of calcium supplements. So basically, a calcium requirement is there in the body. For example, in females after the age of 30, it increases, and at least 1000 to 1200 milligrams of calcium is important per day for a lady to maintain the health of the bones. So for that case, diet is important, but in addition to that, you need supplementation of calcium. Calcium in diet you can get from yogurt, you can get from low fat milk, and certain foods are also fortified, like energy bars are also fortified with calcium nowadays. Besides that, you need to take certain supplements in the form of tablets for taking care of the requirement of calcium in your body. So the first and the second is vitamin D and calcium. Third important lifestyle change is exercise is very important. And what kind of exercise we are talking about? We are talking about the muscle strengthening exercises and the exercises which strength to the weight bearing joints like the hip, like knees, and the spine. So all those exercises actually help strengthening your bones and your muscles around these joints and will prevent osteoporosis process. Fourth important point is take care that if you are smoking, you have to limit it or get rid of it, because smoking is directly proportional to your bone loss. Fifth is alcohol intake. We know that alcohol, besides if excess of alcohol will definitely alter your gait and change your this thing alcohol will alter your gait and might predispose you to a fall and hence fractures. But basically alcohol interferes with the absorption of vitamin D and calcium, and hence it aggravates the process of osteoporosis. So you have to limit the alcohol intake as well in your daily routine. And lastly, what is most important is as you have to take care of your daily activities, as in you have to be careful at home with minute things, like for example, if you are walking up the stairs and you know that your age is beyond 50 or you're achieved menopause or andropause, so walk carefully. Secondly, suppose you are in the washroom and you have to use a floor which is skid free, and you must keep mats over your floor so that you don't skid while you are bathing. And third, for example, if you are having slippers, use skid free slippers. So few things you have to take care to prevent the chances of you getting hit on the floor or hit on the ground, or which can also lead to fragile fractures. So these are the few important lifestyle changes you can bring to prevent osteoporosis and also the osteoporosis induced fractures. So I hope this small video was helpful for you all, and I hope you take care of your health, and thank you.